Yo, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. Match debrief. This is my match debrief for Orlando Pirates game against chippa United. Look, man, I'm tired of Orlando Pirates continue winning games like this, man. It is tiring. It is jarring, honestly. Like, look, I watched that game yesterday, and the longer the game was going, I was like, I know Orlando Pirates are going to score. I know they are going to score. And it was just a matter of time because even in the first half, you could say they should have went to halftime leading cheaper by 2 goals to nil. And yes, the goalkeeper of Chippa United had so much work to do because you can even see the graph here. Look at that graph there. Look at that graph there in the first half. Chippa United had no chance. They had no chance, and you can even say like 2-0, kind of like flatters Chippa United because Orlando Pirates were dominant. They dominated Chippa United on the bench, the likes of Mahopa on the bench. You look at that. You looked at that Orlando Pirates bench, and I like, and they were playing a crucial game because remember that this is like Orlando Pirates' first game since the international break. They did not play last week. Was not in the team. The likes of Mahopa, Patrick Masongayo, also Napolis, Dancy. I mean, they were missing so many players, but then it was as if like this team have been playing together for many years. Like like I said, they are on autopilot at this moment. They are unstoppable. It's gonna take something. I don't know what it's going to take to stop on this on the Paris run because they played Mamelodi. And I thought Mamelodi. I was like before the game against Mamelodi, I was like Mamelodi now need to beat Orlando Pirates if we want to win this league. We have to do the job ourselves. And right now, you can say favor because now their schedule is not that it's so flexible. They are not in the CAF Champions League takes its toll on you. Just traveling, forget about playing games. Just traveling takes a toll on you, and you're gonna see the longer the season goes. Marvelous announced, yes, we're used to playing CAF Champions League. We've been doing that since 2016. Each and every season, we've been by the CAF Champions League travelings and also having those many games being added to their schedule, they kind of struggled. And this season, they don't have that struggle. And also, the way you look at the players that Orlando Pirates purchased like this season, they were preparing for CAF Champions League. They have so many good players, and now they don't have to worry about CAF Champions League. You can imagine they're gonna be working this league. They've already won the MTN 8. They are in the finals of the Cali knockout. Bro, they are on verge of winning a quadruple. It is possible they might actually end up winning quadruple. Yes, it's gonna be difficult because Nedbank Cup is gonna be difficult for them to win. And like this guy, Oshina Police, for me, is the best player of the season. He's the best player of the season, hands down the best player of the season. Like you looked at him today, I mean yesterday, coming on from the bench and instantly impacting the game. Instantly impacting the game. And I've been saying this, man. I'm like, this guy was there at Polokwane City. Man, listen, why didn't you go and buy this guy? This guy was there at Polokwane City. For me, it was an obvious choice. He should have been the player that replaced Ribeiro, because right now at Mamelodi Sundowns we don't have that player that have the X factor of Lucas Ribeiro that also in Apolis has. Jason Matthews doesn't have the X factor of Lucas Ribeiro, which also in Apolis possesses. Nuno Santos does not have that. Nuno Santos is more of a playmaker than someone that is going to be on the end of those finishes that like Lucas Ribeiro had last season. And yeah, he's going to be creating opportunities, but then it's going to be depending on players like Ocean, Matthews and the likes of Igram Reyners to finish those chances that Nuno Santos will be creating. Mamelodi Sundowns right now we are lacking that player that will be scoring goals from the bench, that player that will instantly impact games and also score goals for us. I mean, how many goals and I mean crucial goals that has Ocean Apolis scored for Orlando Pirates this season? How many points has Ocean Apolis won for Orlando Pirates this season? He is that player that Orlando Pirates have been needing for the past couple of seasons. Yes, you had Rayleigh, but then Rayleigh did not score you goals on regular basis like Ocean Apolis is doing right now. Yes, you had Munkota, but then Munkota did not score you regular goals as like Ocean Apolis is doing right now. Orlando Pirates are so like to be having a player like Ocean Apolis because the guy is actually producing results for Orlando Pirates. Man, I am jealous. I am so jealous of Orlando Pirates because we had that player in Lucas Ribeiro last season, who eventually won the Premier. What's gonna stop Orlando Pirates from winning the league? Because Mamelodi Sundowns could not do it. Kaizer Chiefs is not gonna stop them. Orlando Pirates are winning games that normally used to be bananas game for them in the last couple of seasons. Right now, they're correcting those mistakes that they used to make in the last couple of seasons. What's gonna stop Orlando Pirates? They are on a serious run right now. Only drew one game in the past 5 games against Mamelodi Sundowns. Look at Mamelodi Sundowns, so inconsistent, so inconsistent. Winning, drawing, winning, drawing, winning, losing. We are so inconsistent. You look at Orlando Pirates. Yes, they lost their first 2 games of the season, losing 2 games in the